This one I want, I didn't know too. Wannan nayi na ne Zamfara bina.
Dukansu na.
Dukansu ko? Okay.
Shi ka suna yi, shi ka Sokoto is coming.
This one is our own. He was my home to see you. What was that?
Gentlemen, get seated.
Take note, do not cover the man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Very important personalities of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Your Excellency, Right Honorable Aminu Waziri Tamboa, Commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. CFR, Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic. Gentleman Aminu Waziri Tamboa is well known to all of us. He was the 10th Speaker of the House of Representatives of Nigeria. In other words, he was former Speaker, House of Representatives. The Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Your Excellency Dr. Bello Mohammed, member of the Order of the Niger. He is equally well known in our dear country, Nigeria, member House of Representatives. Formerly, he was former Commissioner, Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs between 1999 to 2003 in Zamfara State. He was also at the State House of Assembly. Your Excellency, sirs, I wish to once again, formally, on behalf of our amiable leader, Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General BURATAI, officers and men of the Nigerian Army, heartily welcome you to Nigerian Army Special Super Camp 4 Paskari, in particular to the officers' mess, where we are conducting exercise Sahel Sanity. At this point, Your Excellency, without much ado, may I respectfully start with the Governor of Sokoto State, respectfully requesting him to please give us his impression about the visit and the ongoing operation, ongoing exercise Sahel Sanity. Your Excellency, sir.
Thank you very much, Gentleman Officer and the anchor of this program, my brother and colleague, Governor of Zamfara State, Governor Bello Mohammed Mutole, who was actually with me in the House of Representatives, not Zamfara State House of Assembly. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me begin, as I did earlier on, by thanking the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General BURATAI, for the invitation extended me to come here at this super camp here in Paskari of Katsina State, for me to have the opportunity of receiving first-hand brief of the conduct of the exercise Sahel Sanity, and to see first-hand for myself the level of preparedness of the Nigerian Army to re-establish peace and peaceful coexistence in this sub-region. The Chief of Army Staff has done a great, it's quite wonderful that you invited us as political leaders to come and see for ourselves and see this important briefing. And I would also want to thank all of the officers who have conducted us round and who gave us a brief on what has been going on here in this super camp. I must say that I'm quite impressed with what I've seen so far, and the level of understanding of the challenge by the Nigerian Army as explained by officers who briefed us first and foremost, and understanding of the topography, the terrain, without which I'm sure the success recorded couldn't have been possible. So I must commend all of those who briefed us and all of those officers and men who are involved in this exercise. I must report that Sokoto State in recent weeks and about a month or two has reasonably recorded a lot of more of peace than it was before. And we have not in the recent past had any attack, major attack, where lives were lost by the bandits, which was in complete opposite of the recent weeks before the commencement of the exercise. And I believe that this restoration of peace is as a result of the outcome of this operation and those being carried out by other security agencies and officers, I mean, in the state. So far we have witnessed, and we are still witnessing situations whereby farmers are going back to their farmlands, those who have left their villages are going back to their villages, and life is coming back in those rural areas. So I must commend the armed forces for all of this, and I must commend President Muhammad Buhari for directing them to come and carry out this exercise. And if you may recall, I had cause to visit Mr. President, and where I placed before him the true situation on ground in Sokoto then. But I'm happy to say that Sokoto is gradually, peace is gradually returning to those parts of Sokoto, particularly the eastern zone, eastern central zone of where we have Sabomini, Isa, Raba, Gadaya, Goroyo, local governments that were hitherto engulfed in a lot of challenges of insecurity, kidnapping, rustling, and even banditry. But so far, I think the efforts of the Nigerian Army is yielding a lot of results. And what I've seen here at the super camp is quite impressive. I've seen faces of soldiers who are full of enthusiasm to carry out and execute their mandate. I've seen quite a number of equipment, and it's clear that if we can have more and more of this, that by the grace of God we should be able to eliminate all of these miscreants and criminals off our forests and our cities, villages and towns. So I commend you, and I urge that the tempo be maintained. Thank you very much.
Please, shall we give another sound of applause, His Excellency. At this point, may I respectfully request the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Dr. Bello Mohammed, member of the Order of the Niger, to please state his impression about the exercise and this visit. Your Excellency, sir.
My dear brother, the elected governor of Sokoto State, the senior military officers, President, gentlemen, the press, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to congratulate the General Minister for initiating and establishing this super camp. To me, it should be called International Super Camp, because I cannot imagine how I can see the kind of structure that was put into this rural area, which is quite commendable, and that's why I'm always telling the truth, that the army is supposed to be given up always and every day, because they are always in the bush trying to protect our lives and our property. There's some unrepentant, and a people who doesn't even have a family in their areas, in their localities. Those that pass to Abuja with their families, they left their community. They are always there shouting that the security architecture must be challenged, which to me is not a solution to this nation. What was the solution is for us, all of us, to put hands together to give a support to the security in order to achieve the results of what they are doing. Because when I emerged as Executive Governor of the state, any one of you here know the story of the president. But today, with the support of the security agencies and the support of my government, the narration of the president has quickly changed within 1 year. This is because we are working in synergy, all the security agencies. So this is not a play game. So we shouldn't politicize the security or undermine the security of this nation. We are all aware of what is happening in the Northwest. And it was because of our effort between me and my brother that we met, we conclude that we must support the security. Now Sokoto and Zamfara is enjoying a very, very successful peace because the security is everywhere in our state. So we cannot be able to travel between just Ankara here to Zamfara, the close of from Zamfara to Sokoto. Then today, you can leave Kaduna, you go to Sokoto at any time. Nothing will happen to you. Instead of us to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who make us to record these successes, that we are making noise. So we are not thankful to God, and we are not thankful to those who are there day and night, protecting our life and our property. So I am calling for all Nigerians to put hands together to fight our common enemies. We shouldn't just say the security matters in this nation belongs to security. No, all of us. We have a role to play. We have to provide information. We have to share intelligence to all the securities. Most of the issue that is happening in the north, our people in local areas, they know those bad acts, they know their hideouts. A lot of informants are within all of us. But if anything happens, we will blame the security. Imagine what the security went for operation. If there is any casualties within the security, nobody will say anything. But once we have bandits killing one person, the whole media will handle, which we are not sincere to ourselves. And we have to encourage the security in order to take their responsibility. In other words, whatever we are doing, we should know that we are going to die and go back to God and we're going to answer all the questions. Most of us knows the truth, but we cannot be able to say it. So we have to come up together. We should forget any political differences. We should come up and fight our common enemies. We should support all the security agencies in all of our places in order to achieve the results of all the operations. So the show I staff, I congratulate you for your foresight and for establishing this super camp in this area in order to help and to clear the unrepentant bandits and other criminal elements in the Northwest. We thank all the security agencies who are in the Northwest fighting this massacre, and we assure you that we will give you all the support that needed in order to serve our people and to serve the nation. Therefore, instead, we already said it all, that we want all the army to be in the state. We can accommodate them, we can give them whatever they want, as far as they can be able to flush out all the criminal elements in the Northwest. We thank you very much. I thank my brother and my leader for coming together with us, witness what the two armies have established in. Thank all the leaders for your support. But please, you should be supporting what is positive always. You shouldn't be rushed to be supporting negative and all reporting unbalanced information. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State. Please, senior officers and gentlemen, Inu Waziri Tambuao is well known to all of us. He was the 10th Speaker of the House of Representatives of Nigeria. In other words, he was former Speaker, House of Representatives. The Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Your Excellency Dr. Bello Mohammed, member of the Order of the Niger. He is equally well known in our dear country, Nigeria, member House of Representatives. Formerly, he was former Commissioner, Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs between 1999 to 2003 in Zamfara State. He was also at the State House of Assembly. Your Excellency, sirs, I wish to once again, formally, on behalf of our amiable leader, Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General BURATAI, officers and men of the Nigerian Army, heartily welcome you to Nigerian Army Special Super Camp 4 Paskari, in particular to the officers' mess, where we are conducting exercise Sahel Sanity. At this point, Your Excellency, without much ado, may I respectfully start with the Governor of Sokoto State, respectfully requesting him to please give us his impression about the visit and the ongoing operation. Ongoing exercise Sahel Sanity. Your Excellency, sir.
Thank you very much, gentleman officer and the anchor of this program, my brother and colleague, Governor of Zamfara State, Governor Bello, Mohamed Mutole, who was actually with me in the House of Representatives, not Zamfara State House of Assembly. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me begin, as I did earlier on, by thanking the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General BURATAI, for the invitation he extended me to come here at this super camp here in Faskari of Katsina State, for me to have the opportunity of receiving first-hand brief of the conduct of the exercise Sahel sanity, and to see first-hand for myself the level of preparedness of the Nigerian Army to re-establish peace and peaceful coexistence in this sub-region. The Chief of Army Staff has done a great, it's quite wonderful that you invited us as political leaders to come and see for ourselves and see this important briefing. And I would also want to thank all of the officers who have conducted us round and who gave us a brief on what has been going on here in this super camp. I must say that I'm quite impressed with what I've seen so far, and the level of understanding of the challenge by the Nigerian Army as explained by officers who briefed us first and foremost, and the understanding of the topography, the terrain, without which I'm sure the success recorded couldn't have been possible. So I must commend all of those who briefed us and all of those officers and men who are involved in this exercise. I must report that Sokoto State in recent weeks and about a month or two has reasonably recorded a lot of more of peace than it was before. And we have not in the recent past had any attack, major attack, where lives were lost by the bandits, which was in complete opposite of the recent weeks before the commencement of the exercise. And I believe that this restoration of peace is as a result of the outcome of this operation and those being carried out by other security agencies and officers, I mean, in the state. So far we have witnessed, and we are still witnessing situations whereby farmers are going back to their farmlands, those who have left their villages are going back to their villages, and life is coming back in those rural areas. So I must commend the armed forces for all of this, and I must commend President Muhammad Buhari for directing them to come and carry out this exercise. And if you may recall, I had cause to visit Mr. President, and where I placed before him this true situation on ground in Sokoto then. But I'm happy to say that Sokoto is gradually, peace is gradually returning to those parts of Sokoto, particularly the eastern zone, eastern central zone of where we have Sabomeni, Isa, Rahaba, Gadaya, Goroyo, local governments that were hitherto engulfed in a lot of challenges of insecurity, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and even banditry. But so far, I think the efforts of the Nigerian Army is yielding a lot of results. And what I've seen here at the super camp is quite impressive. I've seen faces of soldiers who are full of enthusiasm to carry out and execute their mandate. I've seen quite a number of equipment, and it's clear that if we can have more and more of this, that by the grace of God we should be able to eliminate all of these miscreants and criminals off our forests and our cities, villages and towns. So I commend you, and I urge that the tempo be maintained. Thank you very much.
Please shall we give another round of applause, His Excellency. At this point, may I respectfully request the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Dr. Bello Mohammed, member of the Order of the Niger, to please state his impression about the exercise and this visit. Your Excellency, sir.
My dear brother, the elected governor of Sokoto State, the senior military officers, present, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to congratulate the Chief Minister for initiating and establishing the Super Cup. To me, it should be called International Super Cup because I cannot imagine how I can see the kind of structure that was put into this rural area, which is quite commendable, and that's why I'm always telling the truth, that the army is supposed to be given up always and every day, because they are always in the bush trying to protect our lives and our property. But some unrepentant and people who doesn't even have a family in their areas, in their localities, those that pass to Abuja with their families, they left their community. They are always there shouting that the security architecture must be changed, which to me is not a solution to this nation. What was the solution is for us, all of us, to put hands together, to give a support to the security in order to achieve the result of what they are doing. Because when I emerged as Executive Governor of the state, any one of you here know the story of the president. But today, with the support of the security agencies and the support of my government, the narration of the president has quickly changed within 1 year. This is because we are working in synergy, all the security agencies. So this is not a play game. So we shouldn't politicize the security or undermine the security of this nation. Now, we're aware of what is happening in the Northwest. And it was because of our effort between me and my brother that we met, we concluded that we must support the security. Now Sokoto and Zamfara is enjoying a very, very successful peace because the security is everywhere in our state. For you cannot be able to travel between just Ankara here to Zamfara, the close of from Zamfara to Sokoto. But today, you can leave Kaduna, you go to Sokoto at any time. Nothing will happen to you. Instead of us to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who make us to record these successes, that we are making noise. So we are not thankful to God, and we are not thankful to those who are there day and night, protecting our life and our property. So I am calling for all Nigerians to put hands together to fight our common enemies. We shouldn't just say the security matters in this nation belongs to security. No, all of us. We have a role to play. We have to provide information. We have to share intelligence to all the securities. Most of the issue that is happening in the north, our people in local areas, they know those bad acts, they know their hideouts. A lot of informants are within all of us. But if anything happens, we will blame the security. Imagine what the security went for operation. If there is any casualties within the security, nobody will say anything. But once we have bandits killing one person, the whole media will carry on, which we are not sincere to ourselves. And we have to encourage the security in order to take their responsibility. In other words, whatever we are doing, we should not get harm. We are going to die and go back to God, and we're going to answer all the questions. Most of us know the truth, but we cannot be able to say it. So we have to come up together. We should forget any political differences. We should come up and fight our common enemies. We should support all the security agencies in all of our places in order to achieve the results of all the operations. So the show ends now. I congratulate you for your foresight and for establishing this super camp in this area in order to help and to clear the unrepentant bandits and other criminal elements in the Northwest. We thank all the security agencies who are in the Northwest fighting this massacre, and we assure you that we will give you all the support that needed in order to serve our people and to serve the nation. Therefore, instead, we already said it all, that we want all the army to be in the state. We can accommodate them, we can give them whatever they want, as far as they can be able to flush out all the criminal elements in the Northwest. We thank you very much. I thank my brother and my leader for coming together with us to witness what the two armies have established in. Thank all the leaders for your support, but please, you should be supporting what is positive, always. You shouldn't be rushed to be supporting negative and all reporting unbalanced information. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State. Please, senior officers and gentlemen, it's to only 4 questions. And these questions must, as usual, be specific to exercise Sahel sanity. The floor now is open for questions. Let me start from you.
Good afternoon, Your Excellencies. My name is Shegun Olaniyan. I write for the Daily Independent newspaper, Sina. Sir, last Saturday, members of the National Assembly were here in the camp, and they complained complained seriously. They said the military is underfunded. And I would want you to tell us, do you share that view? Alternatively, a way out of this problem of the militaries on underfunded.
Well, I think I've said this times without number, wherever opportunity presents itself, that there is need for more proper and well-structured funding of the army and of all the security services in Nigeria. And we know that to procure weapons and equipment, you need a lot of funding, especially if you need to have a firepower that is higher and stronger than that of your opponent or your enemy. So it goes without saying that you need a lot of funding for that. You need a lot of funding even on the welfare of officers. And without funding, you cannot have a well-remunerated security outfit. So funding is key to providing security in any country. So I support the call by the National Assembly, members of the committees of Army in the Senate and the House, and I lend my voice to it. And of course, one of the ways of funding, as we know, is the normal conventional appropriation. But I think there should be a special security funding for our army, for our military, for the security services, for them to have enough funds or the required funds for their operations. We need to put our thinking cap and come up with the best ways to do it, and regard being hard to the position of the Constitution anyway, on what the Constitution says about taking money out of the coffers of the Federation for any use. So I believe that we should support and encourage any constitutional means of getting more funding for the Army and for other security services. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Right Honorable Aminu Tambo. Next question should come from you, please. Hand over the mic, team.
Good afternoon, sirs. My name is Abdurazak Bello Kawara, Chairman, Nigeria Union Zamfara Council, and the reporter of Nigeria. My questions are like this. Number one goes to Sokoto State Governor. Sir, from the briefings we had from the military here, we observed that the sanity operation requires both kinetic and non-kinetic support to ensure we succeed. And we know there was a non-kinetic effort by your government in Sokoto State to help military through this armament process. And then we observed there was a significant improvement then. We want to know what stopped the process. Then number two, as a former lawmaker and a line pensioner, sir, what effort are you making to capitalize penalties as regard to bandits, kidnappers, and other sundry crimes? Then for the President Governor, sir, you have been a very media friendly, and the world is aware about this. Your effort in addressing security issues in Zamfara State. Sir, what can you say about security status now in Zamfara State and your general assessment to the operations and sanity? Then to our online professional journalists, what are you doing to ensure safety of journalists working, especially in Zamfara State, as we know you are media friendly and know we are almost on the front line on the important issues of security in the state. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. I would like to say that we, as northern governors, agreed to pursue a carrot and stick process at one of my meetings on the need to all deploy every lawful and legal means to bring an end to insecurity in northern Nigeria and Nigeria in general. So we in Sokoto State have continued and are still continuing with the non-kinetic process of engagement and discussions with bandits who are ready to surrender their arms and embrace peace. No matter how long it takes you in a warfare, you must always come back to the round table. So why wait for too long? For those who are available, who are ready to embrace peace, we always accept them, we always sit with them, and they surrender their arms to the constituted authority, and we've been giving them palliative and alternative ways of survival by supporting their economic endeavors that are lawful economic endeavors, by providing water, by providing schools, by providing skills, by providing jobs for those of them that can get employed, gainfully employed, and in particular by providing fertilizer and farm inputs and farm implements for those of them who are ready to go back to farm, and for those of them who are ready to go back to proper and real cattle rearing, we provide them with cattle. So the kinetic and non-kinetic processes are ongoing simultaneously in Sokoto State. Your second question was?
About the law.
The northern governors, I think in 2016-17, met in Abu in Kaduna and agreed that we should all go and revise our penal code system, our penal code laws, to possibly prescribe maximum punishments as deterrent for kidnappers, for cattle rustlers, and to bring the legal system in northern Nigeria up to speed with the current trend of criminality. And that has been done in Sokoto State. So our law in Sokoto State has adequate provision for penalties, for kidnapping, for cattle rustling, and other associated crimes. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for your questions about the operation of sanity in the State. I'm very happy to inform this gathering that the person who asked me this question is from the State and government, which before, in the last 2 years, where if you are given 1 billion, you cannot be able to travel from South after 4 o'clock to his own local country.
Yes.
I think he bear me witness that there is a lot of deployment of security, particularly army in Kauranamuda, Sakajiki, Birnin Magaji, Bayanwa, that is at the back of no, that is Esgira exit up to Shinkafi local. So we have achieved a lot and we reported successes, and the operation that was taking place about 3 days back in Bayanwa, people have reported that a lot of people were killed by bandits, which is not true. We all know that it was not true. It was the security services, the IB went to Bayanwa for operation, which they recorded a lot of successes, which some of the bandits have to go to people's houses and people are given their shelter, which IB has to go and flush all of them out. So they have taken that operation successfully and we recorded a lot of successes in that aspect. So I believe as the chairman of NUJ, we can be able to report a better way so that we can, encourage our talent soul there so that they can be able to perform well in our state. And for the second, what is the second question?
The effort are you making to ensure safety of journalists?
You know you have safety, as I said. And you know, I know, before anyone was able to volunteers, you cannot be able to move around after 8 o'clock. What time now you can be able to move? So from what time to what time, please?
247.
That's right. So your safety is there, and you can rest assured that all the citizens will be protected, and the army are doing their best to protect all the citizens. And we are doing a lot as the government. You know, we put CCTV, we have all security operators, all the equipment in the state, so that we can be able to do everything, including you. So
Yes, sir.
Your Excellency, members of the press, I'm sure all of you are aware of the responsibilities of a state governor. At this point, we cannot continue to answer any question anymore because of their tight schedules. And I'm aware, based on their commentaries here, they have said enough. At this point, may I request you to once again appreciate their excellencies for giving us their time. And excellencies, I wish to once again formally on behalf of our amiable leader, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General BURATAI, officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army, once again thank you most sincerely for finding time out of your busy schedules to be here with us. Thank you.